News 46 is brought to you in part by
It's a program that is run by the state. It's federally funded to help people who are caregivers. I'm looking for caregivers who are caring for children that have special needs, adults that have disabilities or traumatic brain injuries or some other, make them a vulnerable member of the society, seniors who are experiencing some problems with their aging and need some additional care and support. And it's usually their family and friends and neighbors who are providing that support. Sometimes they don't even think of themselves as caregivers, but we're really worried about them burning out and not being able to continue to provide that valuable service in our communities. So we're working on building respite services and programming for their support. And so my hope is to find some caregivers here in Pahrump and learn about what their needs are.
What kind of experience should these caregivers have?
Well, the caregivers can have a variety. Maybe they've just gotten a new diagnosis. A family member has just been diagnosed with a condition that they know is going to demand some additional time and extra attention and care. And they're stepping up to the plate to provide that. They don't sometimes realize what a drain and a demand that can be on them from their own personal health. So we are trying to avoid any of the warning signs of caregiver burnout by making sure that they know about and use respite services. So that's what they need to know.
What are some of the warning signs of burnout?
Well, we have people that have some, they start out with not sleeping well at night, or they may be anxious or feel depressed sometimes, or just really tired all the time. And so we're trying to help people avoid burning out because of the extra care that they're providing for their loved one. Give them some time of their own, time to get a break, time to kind of rest and relax and rejuvenate so that they can continue that caregiving role and not have to turn their loved one into, institutional care. Help them keep their loved one in the community. So we're working with families to try to keep them in that caregiving role and supporting them as best we can, make that happen.
I've noticed you have, for lack of a better term, a flow chart regarding feeling overwhelmed.
When you have a loved one that has a disability, sometimes you've got a whole learning curve because there's so much information. There's technical jargon that they are being approached with. There's treatment, there's medications, there's whole things on guardianship and government benefit programs and all kinds of things. It can be very overwhelming.
Now, you're based in Reno. If folks down here in the southern Nye County want to know more about this, how do they contact you?
Well, we have I do have an email address. It's dinelc@ccf.org, and they can reach me about any of the respite programs that they would be interested in knowing about. I'm trying to help provide some information referral to those and to build programs where none exist.